Well, many Calgary kids head back to school in less than 2 weeks, and many of those children may be just a little bit anxious. Child Psychiatrist Dr. Monique Jericho with what parents should be doing right now and in the days leading up to that first day back in the classroom. Hi, Monique. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so what about right now? So we're about a week and a half out. What should parents be doing right now with their children?
Well, now's a great time to start thinking about back to school anxiety because it gives you time to start planning as a parent. And the first thing to bear in mind is that this isn't just an anxious time for kids. It can also be a time that's quite stressful for parents because we're having to transition as well along with our kids. So checking in with yourself is really critical, and along with that, starting to plan around some of those instrumental needs of your children, right? So basic things like getting a lunchbox, making sure you've got backpacks, knowing, a little bit about that first day so that you yourself as a parent can be ready to go.
Okay, so that you're not projecting your own anxiety onto the kids.
That's right. Yeah.
So getting the basics sorted out
getting
is
the
good
basics
to do
sorted
right now.
Right now. And along with that, getting sleep sorted out.
Oh, yes.
It can take some time to get a child back into a regular sleep routine.
For sure.
And you don't want to be doing that, 3 days before back to school. That's probably not going to work.
Right. Why is sleep so important when it comes to anxiety?
Well, sleep is a pillar of emotional regulation. So sleep and nutrition, in fact, are two of the most basic things we can do to help our children manage anxiety and other strong emotions, right? Okay. So getting sleep sorted right now is critical.
Okay, all right. So we've got the basics sorted out. They're eating well, they're sleeping well, or at least we're trying anyway.
Yeah, we're trying.
And we've got some of the planning started. What are we going to do next week now that we're getting just a little bit closer?
So now school is inevitable, right? Like a week before. So now's the time to start talking about it, right? Checking in with your child or your teen. Usually checking in with a child, you can be more direct. With a teen, sometimes it's those sidebar conversations when you're driving in the car, but just try to get a vibe on sort of how they're feeling about it. And if your child expresses worry or concern, find out what the concern is about. Okay. So if your child says they're feeling unsettled, good to know. Let's talk about what those worries actually are. Okay. Because once we know what the worries are, we can start planning and problem solving.
Okay, so it's not dismissing, saying, oh, don't worry about it, it'll be fine.
Right, right.
Okay.
You want to start planning because anxiety has so much to do with uncertainty and a belief that you may not be able to cope with uncertainty, right? But if you can plan with your child, then they have a sense of, hey, maybe there's something I can do.
Right. So a great example of that would be my little guy came saying, I'm a little bit concerned. What if I get a scary teacher?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's something you can plan and strategize around, right?
Common concern, right? So what if you do, right? So what would we do about it? What would you do about it, and how would I help you? Right?
Okay, that's great. So you've done your planning 1 week out, and now we're the night before or the morning of. So what do we want to be talking about now and doing now?
It's a great time to revisit that plan.
Okay.
Right? Make sure there's nothing else lingering there for your child. If new questions have emerged, right? New concerns have come up, strategize with your child, making sure, nutrition and sleep, and also just, following up the next day around how things have gone, right? Because you don't want to avoid school. Like, that's critical, right? No matter how stressed out your child may appear, it's really important for them to have that experience of back to school. Like, this is critical for them to attend school and realize that they can tolerate strong feelings and that they can cope with the unknowns in their life. This is really important for their own development and sense of mastery over their emotions with time, right?
It helps them feel empowered. I can do this.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And celebrate back to school.
Oh, great.
Right?
Yes. Hey, we did it.
Exactly.
Let's do something fun.
That's right.
Wonderful. Monique, thank you so much. Great information as always.
Thank you.